in the power zone. Feel that energy inside your body, which you're feeling right now, and write down 3 things which you are grateful for. Everyone, start to write 3 things which you are grateful for at this particular moment. Everyone. So, apne likhe aiye apne notepads, write down 3 things which you're grateful for. Genuine gratefulness, not something to make forward, but in these vibrations, what are you truly grateful for? So you can write down, I am grateful for maybe my health. I am grateful for my family. Maybe I'm grateful for this lovely Friday evening. So whatever which you're grateful for, please write that down, everyone. Nice. EEG, laptop, mobile, I like that. That was quick. Nice. Everyone's 3 things which you are grateful for, please write that down. And सारे लोग जो कैमरा के पीछे छिपे हुए हैं, अगर बहुत ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन है कि जहां कुछ नहीं, कैमरा ऐसा कुछ कर रहे हो जहां कैमरा चालू नहीं कर सकते, तो अलग बात है, अदरवाइज आप कैमरा चालू कर सकते हो. बिकॉज आप जहां पे भी हो, हम पसंद करेंगे आपको देखना. ओके, सो आई एम ग्रेटफुल फॉर दैट ऑल माय पार्टिसिपेंट्स आर ऑनिंग देयर कैमरास. I'm grateful for everyone who has got a camera which is working, is keeping the video on. I'm grateful for that. So yeah, now I can see a lot of cameras going on. Superb, amazing, nice, very nice. Yeah, hi Usha, good to see you after a long time. Sanjay, safe drive. I can understand, it's okay. Sanjay Pandey, yes. Nitin, great to see you. Atul, nice. Yeah. Rakesh, yes, it's cold. I can see that. Yeah, I can. Rakshit, now Vani, very wonderful, very nice to see all of you. Diamond, Sinkesham, Ajay, yeah, very nice to see all of you. Great, amazing. Ujjwal, great to see you after a long time. Now, likh liya aapne, everyone? Have written 3 things which you are grateful for? Now, in the same vibrations, hum kya karenge? We'll go to the next level of our priming, and we are going to write down that goal, that result which you are working for, and being grateful for the same result in the same vibrations. You're going to write that goal statement down. So write down, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then write your goal statement. जो भी आपका goal statement, at least 1 या 2 बार लिखिए, और जैसे आप लिखते हैं तो कनेक्ट करिए उस इमोशन को, उस फीलिंग को, उस डेट को, उस अमाउंट ऑफ मनी इन द बैंक, उस रिलेशनशिप को, उस हेल्थ गोल को, उस वजन को आप कनेक्ट करिए, उस मे बी करियर, जॉब, व्हाटएवर इज योर गोल, व्हाटएवर द माइंड कैन कंसीव एंड बिलीव, द माइंड कैन अचीव. सो write that down, and just don't write it, you scripting your life. When you write it, you are creating your destiny. When you're impressing it, when you're writing it, you're impressing everything is going in your conscious, subconscious mind, and that's how you change or reprogram your mind. A neural pathway is created, a new neural pathway is created, and that pathway coming again and again and again and again and again, and that's where a new paradigm, a new habit is formed. So that's the power of this. Every day you do this. So every day we start doing this in our priming sessions, and today you can even when I allow you to share, you can also share about your benefits which you are getting from the daily priming session. So वो भी हम करेंगे, आज शेयरिंग भी करेंगे, रिजल्ट शेयरिंग भी करेंगे, बिकॉज आप रोज आते हो, प्राइमिंग करते हो, एक्सरसाइज करते हो, तो बेनिफिट्स तो मिलने वाले हैं. एक्शन रिएक्शन, इट्स अ नेचुरल लॉ. सो राइट दैट डाउन, your feelings, your emotions which you're feeling at this moment, when you have written your goal statement at least once or twice. Yeah, I can see the smile of Larasu when you're writing that. That's the smile, that's the genuine smile. Nice. Yes, Kamal. Sumit, very nice smile. Yeah, I can see that. That feeling has to be there when you write that down. It's a done deal, Bornali. Yeah, just write it down. Raji, are you done? It's done. Okay, great, nice. Amaitosh, Gitanjali, Meera. Nice. Moreshwar. If it's done, please type D in the comment box अगर आपने लिख लिया है. Soham, लिख लिया आपने? Soham Roy, have written. Perfect, great, awesome. 1 या 2 बार लिखिए, connect करिए. Jasmine, done? Yeah, okay, super. And once it's done, Once it's done, we have actually used our senses. We have used, please type D in the comment box if it's done, done. Likh liya, connect ho gaya, emotions. And from there, we go to the next stage of our priming. We go to the next stage of our priming where we are going to speak that out as if it's a done deal. यानी आप दुनिया को बोल रहे हो. और आज तो इतनी लेट भी नहीं है शाम. It's not 10 o'clock past 10 o'clock, so you can speak out in a fashion which really you can speak loudly today. You can even express your feelings and emotions, and you can do this with some gestures. That yaar ho gaya hai yaar kaam. I mean, I've done it. I created that result. Then you send that energy in the universe, and what you send across, it comes back to you. So at least 2 या 3 बार करिए and full feelings, emotion के साथ करिए. And if you are connected with maybe a small prayer, so that's also fine, but do whichever way, but connect with that emotions. That's the real context. So ready for this? 3, 2, 1, and begin. Express your emotions. Come on, guys, everyone, start expressing your emotions. I'm so happy and grateful now that. Yeah. Awesome. Nice. Yes, Jasmine, Girija, Sidharth, Nitish, Venkatesan, nice. Anagaji, Vishal, Rajneesh, nice. Amazing, amazing, nice. Yes, Ojaswa. Yes, done deal. You made it. Yes, you did it. You did it, Harpreet. Aapne kiya. Yes, you made it possible. Nice. Now, yes, say that with that feelings and emotions, Sonia, Jitendra, everyone. And once it's done, everybody's done this. I want all of you to unmute and say loudly that I am a Think and Grow Rich champion.
I am a think and grow rich champion.
You are one because you are creating the results. You are creating the destiny which you are creating. Now, with this prime mindset, of course, there are many announcements and a lot of good news which I need to share today. Is a special one, and every Friday is special because you are special. So that's the thing. And I want to really continue this mindset of our prime mindset to that result which we all want. And that's one of the results which I really care for all of you. So who's ready for, in this prime mindset, for that money declarations? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the money declarations? And by the way, there's one more news. I mean, if you want to, we are doing this today. We'll do the money declarations today, and we'll do it with a lot of energy. We'll do it with a lot of focus, and as if we want to attract that money in the bank, and we are doing as a declaration. So this is where it's not kind of a it's not a meditative kind of a thing where you are closing your nose. It's like we are really declaring in the universe with full force, with strength and certainty that yaar, ye goal mera achieve ho gaya hai. And you send that energy across with that power which is within you. So I'm going to share the screen also with you so you can actually see the declarations. And then I'm going to give you one news about the money declarations as we move forward. So first, let me just give you the slide so that you can actually see the screen and we can speak this together. So here we go. Okay, got it. So can everyone see my screen now? Yeah, type yes if you could see my screen. You can see my money declarations. Okay. So 3, 2, 1 with the power which is there within you. इतना certainty से आपको बोलना है. कोई हिचकिचाहट नहीं. जैसे हिचकिचाएंगे तो हिचकिचा के पैसा आएगा. How many of you want like a straight direct credit money in the bank? फुड़क ऐसा नहीं आना चाहिए. अरे कभी आएगा. Direct किसको direct money in the bank चाहिए? Type MIB. तो हिचकिचाना नहीं है. Direct attack. Direct money in the bank. So that's the way we go forward. And that's how directly we speak that out. So let's do this together with a lot of money, with a lot of feelings. And let's do this without any doubt, hesitance, or worry or fear, with that power. So be strong. Have your back and your entire torso straight, your neck straight. So you're fully focused. All your chakras are aligned, chest wide. And then you speak out with a lot of feelings and emotions that these are the money declarations. So 3, 2, 1, and begin. I like money. I love it. I play the money game to win. I use money wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy and it returns to me multiplied in a wonderful way. I believe money is important. Money makes life more enjoyable, and money is freedom. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I get rich doing what I love. I use money for good only, and I'm grateful for all the money I have now. I am financially free because I now know how to truly think and grow rich. Now, I want to unmute you and really want to speak that loudly that I am a think and grow rich champion. Come on, guys.
I am a
Yes,
think
we
and
are.
grow
Think
rich
and grow champion.
champion.
Think and grow rich champion.
Champion.
Think and grow rich champion.
I'm Think and Grow Rich champion. I'm Think and Grow.
Coming in,
I am
money
a money
coming in,
magnet.
energy. Everybody, can you see that money coming in? That's the thing. आप अपने ताकत से, अपने power से, by doing the work which you are meant to do, you are going to attract that particular money in the bank. Okay. Now, this is a kind of a declaration, kind of a money manifestation, where we are declaring with this with our conscious awareness. We are doing this with our high beta state. We are doing this with our conscious mind being very aware. We are doing this with a lot of velocity, using our voice and our body also. So that's one angle of using our conscious mind to impact the subconscious mind with this power, which is the authority which is there. Now, there is one more way how we can reprogram our subconscious mind using a different technique. And this is also very powerful. So this helps you to break the pattern. How many of you feel, I mean, especially people who are married for more than 10, 15 years, you want to break some pattern in your life? Hello, yes or no? Or maybe क्या कुछ घूमने जाना, कहाँ बाहर जाना, everyone. Yeah, it happens with every one of us. We got to break the pattern. So this is something different. So आपके mind को भी pattern break करने की जरूरत है. For example, and I shared this example with many of you earlier also, that when I go for maybe I went to a trip in Chennai. चेन्नई में गया था, 3-4 दिन की लंबी ट्रिप थी. तो सुबह इडली, शाम को डोसा, फिर वापस नाश्ते में उत्तप्पा, फिर वापस मेंदू वड़ा, फिर रसम वड़ा. तो 3-4 दिन यही चला. Okay, how many of you can relate this in Chennai के यही चलता रहता है वहां पे सुबह दोपहर, especially people from Mumbai who go over there. अरे South Indian, authentic South Indian which we don't get in India, in Mumbai. Okay, Rajiv, are you with me on this? Now what happens? 3-4 दिन तो मजा आ गया. Okay. And then I call up Hetal, my flight has landed in the evening at 7:30, and she says, come. Why are you excited? अरे घर पे इडली खाने के लिए. अरे मैं बाप रे, वापस इडली. How many of you can relate this? कि यार 4 दिन इडली बड़ा, वापस से घर पे इडली. So you want to break the pattern. So जैसे हम ये money declarations करते हैं, so that's one pattern. That's one where we are doing with a lot of power and energy. But there is one more way how you can break the pattern and you can really hit your conscious subconscious mind. That's through your meditative kind of an affirmation. A meditative kind of an affirmation which starts to reprogram. And at that time, your conscious mind is not that wide. Your conscious mind, your beta state is not that wide awake. And the alpha state, which is where the subconscious starts to connect with your conscious mind, that's where it starts to hit in at a deeper level. Okay, so for that, I've got this loop of the same declarations in my own voice on our YouTube, on our podcast also. How many of you are already aware of this? Type A for aware. आपको पता है? पता है आपको? Okay, that means you are following me religiously. Thank you for this. But for those of you who are not aware, this is the link. You can start to use this. I mean, if you go off to sleep. You can, when you want to go off to sleep, either on a podcast, you listen to the whole day while working. That's awesome, Vikranti. So you already are listening in, Rajesh. That's nice. So this is the link, and you can go on YouTube. 2 घंटे का loop है. 2 घंटे में तो नींद आ जाती है ना. अगर 2 घंटे में भी नींद नहीं आएगी तो फिर तकलीफ है. तो जब तक 2 घंटे में तो नींद आ जाएगी आपकी, तो it's going there in a conscious subconscious mind. And or you can go on podcast and you can also listen to it as a podcast mode also. So don't listen to it while driving. Hello. Do not listen to this on driving mode, because it might give you the trance state and it's not safe. But you can use there's one more declaration which we do this way on our podcast, which is a real loud way which we do. You can listen to that on loop mode if you really want to listen while driving. I have not kept it on YouTube because YouTube पे आप देखेंगे ना, ड्राइव करते समय तो नहीं देखते हैं ना, जनरली नहीं देखते. बाकी तो हम देखते हैं बीच में किसी को फोन लगाना है कि कुछ करना है तो बीच में देखते हैं, but otherwise we are safe to do this. So How many of you are happy, or maybe if you're liking the way you are getting this free bonuses, do you think that this is some additional thing which you are being over here and you're getting this power of this? मैं कुछ भी करूंगा to get that money in the bank for you. Okay, so unmute everyone and say, I am a money magnet.
I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet.
And for those of you who don't know whether I'm on podcast and what kind of podcast which we are having, पूरा Think and Grow Rich का हर एक chapter मैंने वहाँ पे read किया है. And there's one more gift coming next Thursday. Okay, so these are the podcast links. This is on Spotify and Apple. You can check it out. Even Google is there. So whichever platform which you are there, I am there. You can actually listen to them and see how you can really reprogram a mindset. So this is one of the news which I wanted to share with you about how you can really attract the money in the bank which you want to have in your life. Now, let's go to one of the biggest collaborations, the biggest announcement of this year so far, 2023. How many of you are really happy, excited to listen to what is this collaboration which Sidharth Shah is talking and what is this all about? Okay, type E for excited, or maybe for enthusiastic to know, and you want to really know. It's all directly connected to you to get the results. It's directly connected to you to get the results. It's a direct connection. So, by the way, one of the things which I wanted to share with you is Think and Grow Rich is much more than the, let me ask you this way. How many of you are aware of the law of attraction? I mean, you know about the law of attraction, you have heard about law of attraction. Maybe if you have read the movie, The Secret. How many of you have read the book, The Secret, or maybe seen the movie, The Secret? Maybe you know about the law of attraction. Yeah, that's the secret, right? I mean, most of you would be over here knowing it or either reading it, read multiple times. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So law of attraction, and the secret is the law of attraction. Yeah. So many of you know all about this. So, and now how many of you are clear, those who have been in my community for a very long time, that Think and Grow Rich and law of attraction are two different things? And how many of you now are knowing that law of attraction is a part of Think and Grow Rich? I mean, some people equate Think and Grow Rich as law of attraction. Law of attraction is equal to Think and Grow Rich. Some people equate because they've got the limited understanding, so they equate it. But for those of you who have been there in the space, by the way, how many of you are in the Victory Mastermind and you know that the power of Think and Grow Rich is much more beyond? For example, some principles like going the extra mile, some principles like accurate thinking, Mastermind Alliance, some principles like the cosmic habit force. These are much more beyond the simple concept of like attracts like. How many of you are in Victory Mastermind? Please type VM. If you are in the Victory, VM is the best is coming across. Okay, VM is the best. So in the Victory Mastermind, it's a complete package. So law of attraction is just one piece in the entire jigsaw puzzle of the master key system. Nevertheless, law of attraction is a very powerful law. And the secret really got the best of the best speakers in India. One of our mentors, God bless him, Bob Proctor, was also there in it. But how many of you remember this gentleman from the movie The Secret? Type JD in the comment box if you remember this gentleman. Yeah, Dr. John D. Martini, right? Dr. John D. Martini, one of the famous stars. He was a star of the entire movie, and the way he shared his knowledge and the quotes was phenomenal. So we have been very blessed and fortunate and lucky that we, along with one of our very good friends, Mitesh and Indu Khatri, have collaborated to learn directly from the master of masters, John D. Martini. How's that for a collaboration? It's out of the world. I mean, this is like a dream come true. When I was watching the movie The Secret, when I was reading the book The Secret, and now we are seeing this. We are seeing this. I mean, it's like a dream come true. I mean, So it's like, I mean, Bob Proctor is no more, but I mean, having a collaboration with Bob Proctor, it's like that kind of a stuff. So with Indu and Mitesh, they are very good friends of ours, and we are collaborating with them for to directly learn from the master. Now, Dr. John D. Martini is actually known for his in-depth understanding of breakthrough experience to work on your value systems. So he's not more kind of a person who is like a superficial guy. No, he goes deep. He goes deep inside. And how many of you, maybe if you're following John D. Martini, maybe on YouTube, or maybe if you have read some of his books, etc., he goes really deep, and his principles are really deep. It's like not like superficial. And the value system which he talks about, he might go to your soul and your mind, your super conscious mind. So ये सब चीजों पे बात करते हैं, which is very, very different than what a normal person understands about the law of attraction. So what's the news? I and Hetal have actually blocked our 2 days for a live John D. Martini live karte nahi hai, but he's specially coming live on Zoom because he do you know that he doesn't have a house? He stays on a ship. How many of you do not know about type DNK? He doesn't have a house. he travels across the world with the billionaires, and he stays on a ship. So he's going to be somewhere on the ship, but he's going to manage his time for 2 days, India time, 2 full days. He's going to share his breakthrough experience with us. Okay. He's going to share his breakthrough experience with us about how we can multiply our law of attraction. Who's not on mute? Somebody's not on mute. Wait, let me just check. So that is the news. Mark your dates, 26th and 27th. 26 January. How many of you know Thursday is public holiday, 26 Jan? So 26 Jan pura ek din is there. And 27 Jan, it's one more day. 27th is something special, but वो हम बाद में बताएंगे, उसकी surprise होगी. Yeah, Saurabhi, you remember? So फिर भी I'm sitting. फिर भी I'll be studying. I'll be learning from the master. So what's the deal? The deal is, for a normal investment of this kind of an experience of an international speaker, to get him for an India audience, especially for 2 days, we have spent a bomb. हमने investment किया है उसमें. And of course, Indu and Mitesh have been the key people who have got that particular collaboration to us. But because we are good friends, he said, Sidharth, why don't you give an opportunity to your community members also to take this experience? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So the normal 2 days investment for this breakthrough experience is ₹1,00,000. 1 lakh leta hai John D. Martini to attend a live session. And it's going to be a mind-blowing experience. But what if I tell you that we can give this you at a substantial discount only for our members over here? Okay. How many of you would be interested to learn from the master or the masters? A substantial discount. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to learn directly from John D. Martini and to understand the power. समझो एक या दो system आपको समझ में आ गए. I mean, what are value systems? You are going to multiply your results. So despite being my special 2 days, I am going to be blocking my seats, and I and Hetal both have been like blocked our dates, and we are going to be learning from the master. So, and if you are traveling, आपको इसकी recording मिल जाएगी, which will be valid for 2 weeks. For those of you who already have plans, I know, you are all busy people. You already have plans, so you'll get a recording of the entire, not downloadable, but to watch for next 2 weeks. वो हमने alignment ले लिया है. So how many of you are like, this is awesome, and you'll get a recording also. For people, if you're watching also, do you want some kind of a revision also? Yes or no? Yes or no? कि हाँ यार, जरूरी है. So those who are traveling, maybe you cannot come, etc. You will get the recording for the next 2 weeks. You can watch it at your own time and space. So that should not be an excuse for anyone to learn from the master. And one of the most important things, for those of you, okay, let me just put it this way. How many of you would want to know what is the investment? Type BI on the comment box. कि कितना है sir? I mean, there's nothing like free learn. उनको लेके आना इंडिया में और हमारे लिए प्रोग्राम कराना, it's not going to be, ऐसे तो कोई करेगा नहीं. आधे घंटे का प्रोग्राम नहीं है. It's a full 2-day session which is going to go in depth and it's going to be really deep. The breakthrough experience is itself a lakh of rupees if you go on his website. Yeah. So what is the investment? The entire 2 days package. Okay. So whatever be the level. I mean, right now, अगर आप 21 days में हो, अगर हमारे गेस्ट भी हो, मे बी 90 days में हो, कि विक्ट्री मास्टरमाइंड में हो, कि लाइफ टाइम के लिए हो, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एग्री के इवन इफ यू आर इन लाइफ टाइम बट एटलीस्ट ये तो सेपरेट हमने प्रॉमिस नहीं किया था लाइफ टाइम में. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एग्री के इवन इफ यू आर इन विक्ट्री मास्टरमाइंड लाइफ टाइम मेंबरशिप, आई नेवर प्रॉमिस दैट आई विल गिव यू एन इंटरनेशनल स्पीकर कंप्लीटली फ्री. डिड आई प्रॉमिस यस और नो? नो ना. आई नेवर प्रॉमिस कि मैं आपको सब प्रोग्राम इवन इंटरनेशनल स्पीकर्स के मैं आपको प्रोग्राम फ्री दूंगा, वो तो मैंने कभी प्रॉमिस नहीं किया है. तो ये जो हमने दिया है वो ही हम मांग रहे हैं, so that you can get that particular experience. Because if I go alone or if 5 people go alone, it's going to be a bomb. So what is the investment? The investment for the entire 2 days is, this is the link. You got to register. It's only rupees 15,000, 85% discount inclusive of GST. Okay. And there are very, very few seats left because Mitesh and Indu have got a big community and they are going to be promoting this all across. If I would be you, I would block my seat and be over there. Now, how many of you would want something special for members who are not in the Victory Mastermind? Okay. So this is the key part. This is the key part. This is the key part. For those of you, now this is very important. Listen up, guys. For those of you, by the way, how many of you in the Victory Mastermind type VM is the best? Everybody. If you are already in the Victory Mastermind, please say VM is the best. Yes, Victory Mastermind se better koi program yahan pe hai nahi community mein. It is the best of the best levels in Think and Grow Rich community. Now, for even those of you who are then in the Victory Mastermind, you got to invest over here. But for those of you who are thinking, who are contemplating, okay, I will join in the Victory Mastermind, there's some good news. There's a good news. You can claim this investment of 15K as your down payment, and we will adjust that in your total investment. How is that for you? समझ में आया? For example, अभी हमारा Victory Mastermind कितने लाख का है? Come on guys, type 1 in the comment box for 1 year subscription. You are aware of this कि 1 लाख का Victory Mastermind का है, ठीक है? तो 1 लाख में प्लस GST जो भी है, उसमें 15,000 जो आप इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, if you're not in the Victory Mastermind, we will give you that off. And the balance you can make the investment by next week or by whatever Bajaj Finance, L&T Finance, credit card, debit card, जो भी है वो balance आप ले सकते हो. How do you think that this is an awesome deal for you to jump in right now in the Victory Mastermind? John D. Martini भी मिल जाएंगे आपको और Victory Mastermind का भी आपको मिल जाएगा. If you think that this is a win-win situation, type W. If you think it's a win-win situation, कि अभी आप block कर दो. नहीं, Rajesh, even for lifetime members, you got to pay this because we have invested in this. So even for lifetime, for everyone, got to, even I am paying, even I am investing 15,000 rupees. So it's more, मेरे लिए भी free नहीं है because Mitesh and Indu already paid them, so that is going to be there. But I am giving this opportunity for people who are on the fence. Okay, I want to upgrade my membership to the Victory Mastermind. This is the chance. This is the chance. So Kamal, I'll be giving all these question answers in the Q&A round. So mentors, if you want to put the link of the Google form, just put in them because people will be having some questions about the payment links, etc., international payments. All the questions will be answered. But block your seat today itself. अगर आज किया तो 15 बाद में 20 होने वाला है. So you got to do this today. I'm going to share the link once again. Not that link, Purvi. That's the Baroda link. The other link. I'll just give you the link, okay? This is the link. And this is a link for Kamal. I'll give you an international payment link, okay? Not to worry. And this is the question answer link for if you have any questions. Yeah. Yeah, you got the right link for you. That's the one. That's the Google one. Okay. So I've blocked my seats. And how many of you feel that you got to be a lifelong learner and you got to learn, you got to invest in yourself, जॉन डी मार्टिनी 15,000 में आपको नहीं मिलेगा, कहा कभी भी नहीं मिलेगा, लाइफ में लाइव नहीं मिलेगा आपको. So this is the final chance for people who want to upgrade to the Victory Mastermind. Block your seat, and I will adjust that payment as I'll take this as a down payment. And once you have completed the transaction, okay. Now for those of you who don't want to join the lifetime also और Victory Mastermind नहीं join करना है ना, और सिर्फ आपको इसमें आना है, want to come for the 2-day program, still you can block your seat. How many of you are clear with all this? Everybody, are we clear on this? Everybody, are we clear on this? Okay, maybe right now I don't want to join the Victory Mastermind, but I want to come for John D. Martini. So I am paying 15,000 rupees. So आप अपने email में लिख देना कि I am only for the 2 days. And if you are paying and you saying no, I want to upgrade to Victory Mastermind, adjust this. So write that in your mail also, so that we come to know that this is your down payment, and the balance we can do this maybe next week also. We can adjust also. So that's the thing. So this is the biggest collaboration, guys. I am excited for this, and really powerful. And now one more thing. For those of you who are in the Victory Mastermind and you are paying 15,000 rupees for this, maybe even for lifetime member, आपको देना ही है. I am going to do a special session. Only those who are in the Victory Mastermind and who are paying for the John D. Martini program, I'll be doing a support session of how you can apply the learnings of these 2 days. How many of you would like to have a kind of a close coordination with the power of Think and Grow Rich, with what we'll be learning from him for the next 2 days? यानी जो भी आपके कुछ questions है, जो doubts है कि मेरे goal के लिए मैं कैसे apply कर सकता हूँ? Do you think it's a much needed thing? That Sidharth, I learned this from John D. Martini, but this is Think and Grow Rich. How can I integrate? So for those of you in the Victory Mastermind, मैं खुद after those 2 days we'll give you a support session based on our convenience, that I'll be applying. How can we apply this so that you can get full value of this 2 days? Because 2-3 दिन प्रोग्राम करते हैं, but then that's we don't know कि कैसे इसको अप्लाई करेंगे, हम कैसे इसको करेंगे. So मैं खुद आपको सपोर्ट करूंगा. I mean we'll be going through the notes. 130 pages की आपको मैनुअल मिलेगी. Type 130 pages की. It's coming from the US. 130 pages की आपको मैनुअल मिलेगी. It's deep, it's intense, and you'll be requiring support from me also, because some principles are really deeper. So you'll get that 130 pages manual to download from an ePDF. Block कर दीजिए morning 9 o'clock or maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, and रात को 11 बजे. First day is 8 to 11. This is tentative timing. 8 to 11 first day, and second day would be about 9 to 7, 9 to 6 or 9 to 7. But maybe it will go beyond also. So 2 full days complete immersion, and he'll thread you bare. I mean, आपके value systems क्या है, कि क्यों आपको पता है like attract पता तो है, लेकिन फिर भी वो क्यों manifestation नहीं होता. What exactly is your limiting belief? आपकी value systems कहाँ पे अटकी है? So it's a complete breakthrough experience, and it's going to be really wow. And he's an amazing storyteller. So you're going to enjoy the way he explains these principles, really deep principles, with this simplicity of storytelling. So that's one of the announcements which I want to share with you. Now, how many of you are already excited to be there as a student with me, learning from the master? Type me in the comment box. You're going to block your seat and you're going to be there. And for those of you who want to be in the Victory Mastermind, ye rahi baat. This is the concept of the Victory Mastermind. I'm going to share a curriculum. I'm going to share a curriculum of the Victory Mastermind, which you'll be getting in as you invest this 15,000 rupees to convert this as a down payment. So I'm going to share the link also, so you'll know what exactly you can get. I'm not going to, have time over here to speak over here about the curriculum, but you can go through this link and you'll understand the curriculum of the Victory Mastermind, which is the ultimate of our curriculum over here. Wait. Here we go. This is the curriculum. This is the new curriculum from 2023. So for those of you who are contemplating, this is the curriculum of what you will get in the Victory Mastermind. Click on the link and you'll understand कि ये मुझे मिलने वाला है, और ये 15,000 यानी मेरे लिए John D. Martini free हो जाएंगे. If I upgrade my membership right now, I am getting John D. Martini for free. For 2 days, I'm getting this for free. So that's the context. So with this, let's move on with the next one, where one of the most powerful things which is happening right now, who's getting the results, is the ABCD clubs. How many of you are already a part of the ABCD club? Type ABCD. कि अगर आप already ये lifetime support system हमने दिया है, आपको free दिया है, please type ABCD, because if you're not part of the ABCD club, you're missing something which is really, really powerful. See, programs are good, 1 day, 2 day, 4 days, 5 days, excellent learnings. But this follow-up of accountability, bonding, consistency, and discipline is the key to make you get the results. So for those of you who are not in the ABCD club and who are already a part of our community, I'm going to give you a form on the paid members Telegram group. So you go over there and you fill up this Google form. And if you already filled up the Google form and you haven't got the link to register, check your mail. So this is the Telegram. On the Telegram group, I have pasted this. You can check it out right now. As I'm talking, I'm speaking. I'm actually putting the link. This is for you to get an allotment of your ABCD clubs. And just for the people who are new, what happens in the ABCD clubs and what are the timings? This is the context. Let me explain to you. So for how to start with this ABCD clubs, how to get the maximum value of the ABCD clubs, it's like this. See, when you're new, when you're starting, when you're going in a WhatsApp group, you got to be there. You got to be there in a space where what's happening first of all. I mean, how many of you agree कि कोई नई restaurant में जाते हो कि maybe if you go to a new 5-star property or maybe if you're going on a new road, you get accustomed to the environment. Everybody, yes or no? कि I want to know okay where क्या exactly हो रहा है, menu card कैसा है, कि कैसे. I mean, you got to be accustomed to this. Similarly, when you are new to this club, so first day, second day, you just get accustomed what's happening over here. Don't be like, अरे यार मैं आज एक ग्रुप में ज्वाइन कर लिया हूं. I mean, I am ABCD, मेरा नाम A से है, मैं बोलूंगा वैसे होगा. ऐसा नहीं करिए. Just understand the process, what's actually happening, and how can I use the best of the best values which are used in this ABCD clubs for my benefits. So for those of you who are new to this, this is the structure which we follow in the ABCD clubs. You have got different time slots to select. First, let's look at the agenda. The first thing first is we read, listen, or watch one chapter, same chapter for 21 days. Okay. So we do this every single day. We do it for 21 days. So जो भी अभी chapter आप जब भी enter होते हो, it doesn't matter. Why it doesn't matter? How many of you agree that the goal which you are in the community, you are working on a goal? Let's say if you're 90 days challenge, day 11, you share your goals. How many of you are aware that on day number 11, you share your goals with me? Type 11 in the comment box. कि आपने आपका गोल कार्ड मेरे से शेयर किया है, तो आपको पता है कि ये मुझे गोल चाहिए. So if you this goal is there, then how many of you understand that all the steps to riches should be aligned to get the goal? Yes or no? तो जो भी स्टेप वो चैप्टर का पढ़ रहे हैं, जो समरी हम पढ़ रहे हैं, वो जरूरी है. Let's say decision making जरूरी है, let's say desire जरूरी है, let's say faith जरूरी है, let's say persistence जरूरी है. तो जो भी चैप्टर आप पढ़ रहे हो वो जरूरी है आपके लिए. So don't get के यार ये मैं second chapter start करूंगा, मुझे समझ में नहीं है. No, that's nothing like that. You got to understand every step in detail. So we read this particular chapter every single day for 21 days, and we have a summary for that. And I myself prepare that summary. How many of you are liking the summary which I have prepared for the last chapter? Thoughts are things. Okay, I have cut the flab, I've cut the crab because your time is precious. Test match अच्छा है, लेकिन अभी T20 का जमाना है. How many of you prefer T20 over test match? Type T20 in the comment box. कि पूरी बुक तो पढ़नी है, 100% पढ़ना है, nothing wrong or bad. But समझो कुछ examples कुछ dated हो गए हैं, maybe they're not relevant right now, and why to read the same again and again? So I concise it, and as summer I decide I make a précis of it, and that précis you read, so it completes about in 15 to 20 minutes, maximum 25 minutes में आपकी वो précis खत्म हो जाएगी. कैसे मिलेगी वो précis? जो ग्रुप का आपका ये टेलीग्राम ग्रुप है जहां पे आप ये लॉग इन कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे look at this. This is the group for your reading. How many of you can see my telegram screen? इस ग्रुप में जो description है, description of this group is having a link of the summary of the chapter. Description of this telegram group is having a link of the summary of this particular chapter. How many of you did not know about this? Type DNK. कि ये summary जो है वो already हमारे पास available है, which is there inside. तो आपको टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में जाके डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाना है और वहां पे आपको लिंक क्लिक करनी है. यू कैन डाउनलोड दैट पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर समरी व्हिच इज बीइंग रेड. तो आपको किसी पे भी डिपेंडेंट होने की जरूरत नहीं है. एवरीथिंग इज सिस्टमैटिकली मेंशन्ड ओवर देयर. सेकंड पॉइंट, whichever WhatsApp group in which you are, which based on your preference, okay, whichever WhatsApp group in which you are, how many of you are aware that in a WhatsApp group there is a description of the group also? And in that description, we have mentioned the intention of the club. The intention of the club. How many of you did not know about this also? अरे जिस ग्रुप में आप हो उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन देखिए, उसमें बताया गया कि ये क्लब में मैंने ग्रुप क्यों ज्वाइन किया है, व्हाट इज द रीजन ऑफ ज्वाइनिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर क्लब, वो पूरा सब कुछ मेंशन किया गया है यहाँ पे. ओके, सो if you're not in the WhatsApp group, please share that your preferred timing. I'm going to give a timing also for all of you to select your club. So this is very systematically done. You got to take full advantage of this. तो पहला पॉइंट ये है कि आपको read and listen around 20-25 मिनट पढ़ना है. सेकंड क्या है? You write 3 things which you are grateful for. Gratitude आप लिखेंगे, about 2-3 minutes लगेंगे आपके. Next point on the agenda is write 5 times your goal statement. 5 times, so maximum 2 या 3 बार तो भी चलेगा. About 5 मिनट में आपको पूरा करना है. Maybe some goal statements are big, so उनको टाइम लगेगा, maybe 1 या 2 बार ही लिख पाएंगे. But 5 minutes में you write down your goal statement. Number you can decide. The fourth one is you read 5 times your goal statement loudly, the way we are doing it. So that will take about maximum 5 minutes. Number 5 is share your book with your book buddy partner for actions which you're going to take. This is the accountability part. See, जो आदमी आपको रोज मिलता है, रोज सुबह या शाम बेस्ड ऑन योर टाइमिंग, यू फील दैट यार रोज बात करनी है, रोज मिलना है, तो उसके साथ कुछ रिस्पेक्ट बढ़ता है नहीं बढ़ता? यस और नो? Even he is ambitious, even he is dedicated, even he is disciplined. Maybe I can share about my goals. Maybe it's not about the goals. Maybe I can share some action which I'm going to take. Okay, today I'm going to call that customer. Or today I'm going to take that particular action. Today I'm not going to eat chocolates. Or today I'm not going to eat sweets. Today I'm going to, really be early to my work. How many of you agree that your book buddy could be a natural way to get an accountable partner? Type AP. कि मैं इतने सालों से इतने प्रोग्राम्स मैंने किए हैं, लेकिन मुझे अब तक किसी ने अकाउंटेबल पार्टनर कैसे मिलता है बताया नहीं. यहाँ पे रेडीमेड आपको पिरसा गया है. इट्स अ रेडीमेड ऑन अ प्लैटर, वी आर गिविंग इट टू यू कि भाई ये रोज मुझसे मिल रहा हूं ना, इसके साथ इसको ही तो बना दूं मैं. सिर्फ सिंपल एक्शन बोलने, आज मैं ये करने वाला हूं, नंबर ले लो भाई, व्हाट्सएप पे नंबर है, एक्सचेंज कर लो, यू आर गोइंग टू गेट दिस. डू यू थिंक दिस इज अ पावरफुल स्ट्रक्चर? आई विल एक्सप्लेन टू व्हाट हैपेंस आफ्टर दैट आल्सो. So you have an accountable partner also. Everyone reads money declarations. So you start to read your money declarations for the way we did today, and then you finally end it. लगभग मोटा मोटी 40 मिनट्स की जूम कॉल में रहेगी, आपका होना चाहिए 40 to maximum 45 मिनट्स में आपका एक कंप्लीट स्ट्रक्चर होना चाहिए. How many of you are, just take a screenshot of this and follow this structure. Maybe you on a Sunday you can break the pattern, you can enjoy, have some bonding, and you can really have fun also. It's not like ekdam strict disciplinarian karna hai, but really enjoy, and that's the best part. The ABCD structure is this powerful system which is going to continue the legacy which we have built across. Type P for powerful if you feel that this is a powerful structure which can give you that platform to get the results. It's a powerful structure, and if you do this, nothing can stop you from getting, because this is not an online program, this is a community which is helping you to support. अभी कैसे करेंगे इसको? आपको सिलेक्ट करना है. These are the timings. So for those of you who are members in the community, you'll be getting a Google form to fill up this. Look at this. Desire 450. So come on, put your questions in the Google form. We'll answer all the questions in the question and answer round. So English 4:15 AM, 2 batches हैं. Desire Desire 4:15 AM. Faith 5:15 AM, Goal 6:30 AM, Mastermind 9:30 PM, Imagination 10 PM. These are all the English batches. If you want to read in Hindi, 6:30 AM इच्छा शक्ति का बैच है, और रात को 9:30 बजे का लक्ष्य बैच है. So ये 2 बैचेस आपको लैंग्वेजेस में मिलेंगे आपको, and be a part of this and select whichever choice which is working for you and get into this structure over here. Okay, so this is the real power which is creating the results to have in our life. Now, before I go to, we have 2 batches. We have 2 batches of 4:15 AM. We have got 2 batches of 4:15 AM, yes. And both are doing exceptionally well. So that's the structure of the ABCD clubs, and be a part of this. This is a completely complementary thing which we are doing to all the members of the community. Do you think that this structure, which many of my colleagues, my friends, my community members, my core committee members, my mentors told me, Sidharth, इसका price चालू कर दो. 500 रुपया, 1000 रुपया, कुछ ना कुछ इसका इन्वेस्टमेंट चालू कर दो. पर हमने अभी तक किया नहीं. We want to keep it free. And my only request to you is, do not use this free stuff, because free की कोई वैल्यू होती नहीं है ना. इसीलिए लोग इसको कहते फ्री है ना, जब भी जाएंगे तभी जाएंगे. Don't do that way. I think the most invaluable things in the world are free. I mean, your love, your happiness, your family, your parents, your kids, your ambition, your desire. Don't you think so that these are invaluable things in your life? हम क्या पैसे चार्ज करें इसके यार? आपको हमें डिसिप्लिन बनाना है, आपको हमें कंसिस्टेंट बनाना है. क्या पैसे चार्ज करेंगे इसके? कुछ नहीं करेंगे. आओ, लो इसका बेनिफिट and use this particular platform and get the results. If you think that this is something which we are doing of value type V for value, के हाँ, I could have charged it. Maybe 500 rupees subscription. आया तो ठीक है, नहीं आया तो ठीक है, 500 लेते जाओ. I could have done that. But I kept it complete. I'm still keeping completely complimentary because I feel that this is something which I want to give it out, And I'm not being strict, because चलो 3 बार absent निकाल दो, बाहर कर दो. नहीं, कभी ना कभी उसमें कुछ ना कुछ स्पार्क होगा. कभी ना कभी स्पार्क होगा और निकल जाएगा, मिल जाएगा. बहुत हुए. How many of you have seen people getting phenomenal results by just getting the discipline and consistency in the ABCD clubs? People for the last 3 years, 3 साल से कम्युनिटी में क्यों है? Because of this structure. बाकी तो कितने ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम आए, कितने चले गए, कितने रिकॉर्डिंग देखे, कितने रिकॉर्डिंग निकल गए. आपके पास कितने रिकॉर्डिंग रहेंगे जो आपने कभी देखे नहीं लाइफ में? मे बी यू वेंट टू अ प्रोग्राम, कहा देखूंगा है, अरे इसको बुक मार्क कर दो, अरे इसको हार्ड डिस्क में सेव कर दो, अरे इसको ये कर दो. कुछ नहीं होता है. Nothing at all. But this structure is the only thing which is going to give you the result. So my request is, please value this structure and make the most value of it. Okay, so that's the real context over here. Now, moving forward, one more success. Let me see whether we have this gentleman who is ready for some good news. I think he's busy. I was traveling. In fact, let me just stop my recording. And as I give the value for today, I want to really ask your success stories also. We'll have some result sharing. We'll also have a question answer round, and also many other things which are planned over here. Baroda meet ka bhi plan karna hai. By the way, how many of you are registered for Baroda? Type B for Baroda. If you're already registered, I think it's going to expire. The early bird is going to be expiring very soon. I'm coming to Baroda on 12th of February. It's going to be a one-day event in Marriott. So for those of you who are wanting to meet me and the members of the community, it's going to be a cost-to-cost event. Entire 5-star property, full day, breakfast, lunch, and 2 times snacks. 2,400 inclusive of GST. If you register today, then you get that early bird, which might expire any moment. So if any of key mentors can put in the link for the Baroda event, put that link and use the discount code, which is FAST. The discount code is FAST, and you can come in for 2,100. 2,100 mein aap aa sakte ho. Be there. It's going to be a magical thing. I promise you. So very few seats left on the early bird. Maybe tonight we'll close this. So this is something for people who want to meet me live. That's the opportunity for all of, and not just me, but the entire cream of the community of Think and Grow Rich. Mostly it's Courtyard Marriott, and it's going to be an amazing, awesome event with a lot of learning, bonding, sharing, and experiencing not just Sidharth Shah talking, but the bonding with the members, that group sharing and learning. That's where it's going to be really, really powerful. Now let's congratulate this gentleman. How many of you have seen this success story which happened yesterday of Bibek Roy? Bibek Roy has been successfully entered the Carnegie Club of Success. And when I was interviewing him, I was like shocked with his personality. Imagine a veteran from NTPC with 36 years of experience. And after doing hundreds of programs and reading hundreds of books, he's saying, Sidharth, something changed in me. So I want all of you to unmute and say, congratulations, Bibek, for being a Think and Grow Rich champion. Come on, guys.
Congratulations, Vivek.
Congratulations, Vivek.
Champion.
Congratulations.
Happy for him because You know what happened? It's not just about the 90 days challenge, but the biggest change happened in the free priming sessions. Do you remember कि वो priming में आते थे and something happened and something changes, warrior declarations, and that something changed, and yeah, I got that result. So it was not just a 90 days challenge, but his consistency of coming in the daily priming that really got that result. So my request to you is use this. It's again a completely complementary thing which you're doing. Come for the daily priming sessions. And do you think that it's almost 3 months? Almost 3 months ho gaye. We started the daily, we started from Diwali. So do you think it's something additional value which I've never promised of going the extra mile, giving you this type AV for additional value of going the extra mile? Because I didn't promise I'll be coming live with you every single day, but I know the value of you priming your mindset every single day and get the results. So get ready for your results sharing also. And now it's some time for me to really get that one distinction to spark up your desire and you become unstoppable. So who's ready for this? Who's ready to really understand what I learned from my mentor, Tony Robbins, that what is that thing which makes you tick? What is the thing which makes you take those actions? Give me a moment. So type 100% over here. Okay, you are not in DeMartini, you are not in Baroda, you are over here with me. I want 100% focus over here. Come on, guys. Super. Amazing. One of the things which I learned from my mentor, Tony Robbins, was that human beings are driven by some specific need. There is a driving force. How many of you agree that every person is having a driving force which is very unique and different? Do you agree with this? Type A in the comment box. Yeah, I mean, I'm not driven by this. Oh, she is really driven by that. Oh, how can she take some actions? Every person is unique, and every person is driven by with a different driving force. And after maybe coaching 4 million people across 100 plus countries since last donkey years, 50 plus years, Tony Robbins has said that there are six basic needs. How many needs? Six basic needs which every human being is driven with. So, and there's a complexity of the prioritizing of the 6 basic needs. So let's understand what are those 6 basic needs. How many of you are ready for this? Time? Bring it on. Type B in the comment box. Yaar, 6 basic needs kya hai? Jo Tony Robbins bolte, which is a driving force for me, and how can I connect with that particular basic needs? So kya hai ye? Number 1. The first need which every human is striving for is the first need is this. The first need is the need for certainty. The need for certainty. You know, I want some certainty. And I want, okay, I want, मुझे इतना पैसा तो कमाना ही कमाना है. मुझे घर पे जाके I want this सुख शांति चाहिए. Oh, I know when I on the car, I mean start the car, it should run. When I press the remote, it should work. How many of you feel that some people are just driven by that certainty? I mean, उनको वो certainty चाहिए. I mean, ये तो risk नहीं लेना है. This has to happen. So many people are driven by this certainty thing. It's nothing wrong or bad. And some people will say, I don't care about the world, but I want certainty. This is the way I am right now. Type C in the comment box if you're clear about this certainty. Yeah, certainty to mujhe chahiye life mein. And some people are really driven by this particular force of certainty. They just want things to be the way they want. They do not want something which is uncertain. That's the first need. What's the second need? Now, as much as people want certainty, the paradox is people also want uncertainty. Yes. How many of you want some surprises in your life? How many of you want some surprises in your life? Come on, guys. BS. We all want surprises which are all good surprises, which are pleasant surprises. Yeah, good surprises. We don't want surprises which are bad, but we want surprises. We definitely want surprises in our life. Like, for example, some variety. Some uncertainty, something maybe I want that adventure. I want that experience, which I don't know how am I going to feel. That's the element of uncertainty. Prince Charles, now King Charles, he doesn't want that certainty in his life anymore, yaar. 7 साल के बाद में मैं कौन से प्रेसिडेंट से मिलने वाला हूं at 5 o'clock, with whom I'm going to have my breakfast or my tea. It's all decided. It's all certainty. He's fed up with that certainty. And how many of you feel that you want to just go for a backpack and maybe just go without any kuch aise hi nikal padte hain and really explore and maybe really be having that adventure within you and some variety? That's where human beings are driven by uncertainty. Type 2, if you're clear about the second need, it's a very strong, powerful driving force. And you got to understand that how am I and how other people are being driven. Is it certainty in some areas or is it uncertainty? So that's the second area. Okay. The third one. The third one is significance. Now, certainty, uncertainty, theek hai. But some people really want that significance. Main mera, main hu na, main mera, that's it. CA Sidharth Shah. I mean, the only person in India who can have the license to coach and think and grow rich. Importance, that significance. So everybody wants that significance that I want. Oh, I'm driving, I've got an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I want that significance, or maybe you want that particular significance. Or I'm driving a particular car. That's where the significance, maybe you can call it ego or maybe self-esteem or that pride which starts to kick in. But everybody is craving for significance. How many of you agree that, I mean, if you in organizations, if you look at hierarchies, if you look at maybe in your office, maybe if you're looking in your home also, maybe it's a big joint family, significance is the key for some driving people. Derani, Jethani, significance, Bade Papa, Chote Papa, significance. How many of you agree with this? Type 3 in the comment box. Significance is the need which people drive, and they are driven by this particular need of significance. Understand what is driving them. The third one. The fourth one is, well, certainty to hai, uncertainty to hai, significance bhi hai. But many people want this one need, which is the need for connection, or what we call as love. They really want that love, that empathy, that connection. I mean, chalo theek hai, aap jahan pe bhi rakhenge, hum aapke saath mein khush rahenge. Uncertainty to hai wahan pe. But which is the need which is more important? Love. आप जो बोलेंगे करने के लिए तैयार है, uncertainty है वहां पे, but नहीं यार, I want that love, that connection is there. And that's the fourth one, which is that bonding we call. Maybe you look at that kind of compassion, that empathy, and many people only want to love. Love is the most powerful force on planet Earth. And many people are just driven, especially women, when a lot of uncertainty is there, the only thing which can keep them bonded, don't you think so? It is this particular thing of connection, yes or no? If you're clear with this type 4 in the comment box. It's a very powerful driving force. कि देखिए कि ह्यूमन बींग्स कैसे मूव करते हैं, अगर हमें इग्नाइट करनी है उनके पैशन को, वो कैसे करेंगे? दिस इज द फोर्थ वन. नाउ ये 4 नीड्स हो गए. नाउ द फिफ्थ एंड द सिक्स्थ आर द मोस्ट पावरफुल वंस. Very, very powerful needs. What is the fifth one? The fifth one is one of my favorites, is growth. Everyone wants to grow. Reliance, where growth is a way of life. Growth, we are spiritual beings. Spirit is always for growing, further expansion and expression. We all want to grow. We want more peace of mind. Maybe we wanted more money, that extra leg space. Maybe that's something extra cheese. Growth. Kuch hame chahiye extra. Chahiye re. That's where we are. It's a really powerful need. Some people are just focused on growth. Maybe growth of learning, maybe intellectual learning. I'm in changing your abilities, improving, continuous improvement. Many people are driven by this particular motive, which is growth. And do you think that in this environment of Think and Grow Rich, I think all of you would be having this need. Otherwise, you would not have joined this particular community. Do you agree with this? If you agree with this, type 5 in the comment box. Something was there for you to learn, to grow. And that's what made you join in. That's where the fifth need comes in. That's the growth need. And the final need is, which is I think the highest need, is the need for contribution. I mean, the secret of living is giving. I mean, it sounds corny, but that's the thing. The secret is contribution. I mean, most people who are financially free, but they are so unfulfilled, and they are so miserable because there is no context of contribution. How many of you have seen millionaires whose attitude is like terrible? Yes or no? How many of you have seen people who have got tons of money in the bank, but there is no context of giving or contribution? There is no fulfillment. There's ultimate failure because there is no contribution. And when there is no contribution, when there is no context of giving, oh, there is no need. This need is not fulfilled. But inherently, Many people are driven by this particular need. And when you are having these higher needs of growth and contribution, that's where you're growing at a different level of your space. Now, take a snapshot of this and you'll understand how do we combine this. So the context is like this. Do you want a deeper distinction of this particular need? Yes or no? I mean, I'll go a little bit deeper on this type. Yes, if you want a deeper connection, कि यार इसमें कौन से need कैसे मैं इसको prioritize करूं? And how can I use this for seeing myself? How can I be driven by this particular need? So the context is like this. The first four needs, which is certainty, uncertainty, significance, and connection. ये जो चार need है, ये हम बोलते हैं ये हमारे personality needs हैं. These are more of persona, हमारे personality needs हैं. It's more of a physical context. And how many of you know that in Think and Grow Rich, we know that what is SIP? What is SIP, guys? Type SIP if you know what is SIP, not systematic investment plan. SIP means we live on three planes, the spiritual, the intellectual, and the physical. तो ये जो चार needs है physical level पे है, ठीक है? But जो बाकी दो needs हैं, which is your growth and contribution, these two needs are your spiritual needs. These two needs are your spiritual needs. These are our higher level needs. And once you start to progress in this journey, and when you're driven by your growth, when you're driven by your contribution needs, that's where you start to feel that accomplishment, the fulfillment, and the peace of mind. How many of you are connecting? Look at any of your role model. आपके जो greats हैं, the greatest of the greats हैं, do you think that they had these two needs very strong, growth and contribution? Type GC, a good one to remember. Goal card, GC, growth and contribution. आपको याद रहेगा ये दो needs पे focus करिए. Goal card, GC goal card, and growth and contribution. ये दो needs पे focus करिए, and that's where you start to move to the next level. And you really start to embark on this journey of not just becoming financially free, but you can really be fulfilled, accomplished, and having a peace of mind. That's the context of the 6 spiritual needs. And it's a very powerful context. Now, every person is driven by this. For example, let me just give you a simple way of looking at this. Let's look at this way. Maybe if you look at a married couple and the husband is very ambitious, and the big needs which the husband is having is maybe growth. I want to grow my business. And why I want to grow? Because I want to contribute. I want to give it out. So that is where he's a big risk taker. So he's okay with the uncertainty part of it. That's the main person. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. But ये needs से वो drive कर रहा है अपनी life को. On the other hand, the woman, the wife, is driven by, oh, I want a stable income. I want a good house. I want some X amount of money coming in the bank every day, every time मुझे इतना पैसा आना चाहिए. I want that connection and bonding. कि यार अब कितने भी बिजी हो, एक मील हमारे साथ में रहनी चाहिए. वो कनेक्शन से ड्रिवन है, सर्टेनिटी से ड्रिवन है. अगर ये दो नीड से, if the woman is driven in the family and the husband is driven by growth, contribution, uncertainty, risk taker, do you think that these two driving forces is going to have some disharmony in the relationship? Yes or no? Yes or no? बहुत powerful है. Every relationship, every person can be analyzed. कि what is the priority of these 6 needs? और कैसे वो needs को हम amalgamate करें और कैसे blending करें, तभी तो harmony आएगी. तभी तो harmony आएगी. और उसके लिए मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, awareness लानी पड़ेगी कि what is the driving force of my need? What is, yeah, Meera, your example, yeah, perfect example, Meera's example, and different needs, and that created a conflict. But now with higher understanding and awareness, Meera, how's your relationship? Let me just unmute you, Meera. It's a very powerful example which you're giving. So if you can just share whichever way you're comfortable with. I know it's a very personal thing, but since you brought out, so it's a very powerful example of what happened and the different needs. So yeah, your video is also on. I'm going to unmute you. Yes. Speak whatever is comfortable, Meera. But I know inside out. Okay, but you can speak whatever is comfortable.
Okay. Yeah, earlier a lot of disharmonies were there, but after joining Victory Mastermind, we were aligned with each other. He is also part of Victory Mastermind, so it was easy for me and him also. Our goals are together now, and we respect each other's opinion, and things are going in harmony now. And
Nice.
goals are getting achieved. That is the most important thing.
Now can you see the connection? of the driving force of every person's need? I mean, how was Rakesh driven by what needs he was driving his life? And by what needs you are driving your life? Your son, my life, my family, my home. Can you see that? The difference in the needs? That's where every person understands. Wonderful. Everybody unmute and say, more power to Meera.
More power to
More
Meera.
power to Meera.
Power to
I'll give you one more example. A new ambitious son doing an MBA from America enters a family business which has been run by his father for the last 50 years, and the father has started this business from scratch. And now he's almost on the age of retiring, 60, 65 हो गए हैं. But बोले कि भाई इतना मैंने कर लिया, मेरा नाम हो गया, बस I just don't want anything to change to my name. So what happens? Significance is one of the needs of the father. And he wants certainty कि अभी जो कमाया है, जो market share है, उसको मुझे change नहीं करना. उसको मुझे चेंज नहीं करना, उतना रहना पड़ेगा. तो सर्टेनिटी इज देयर एंड सिग्निफिकेंस, मेरा नाम, मेरा ब्रांड मैंने बिल्डअप किया. और नया बच्चा आता है, एमबीए, आई मीन न्यू आइडियाज, रिस्क टेकर. अनसर्टेनिटी तो है. इलॉन मस्क के एग्जांपल लेके आता है, ड्रॉप आउट्स के एग्जांपल लेके आता है. आई गॉट टू टेक अ रिस्क, एंड व्हेन द रिस्क टेकिंग स्टार्ट्स, अनसर्टेनिटी स्टार्ट्स टू किक इन. Do you see that the rift is happening between the father son? And that's where the business goes for a toss. How many of you can see that ये examples में क्यों दे रहे? बहुत simple examples है, but do you see that every person is driven by different needs, and that is what is creating the conflict? And how many of you now want to know what is that need which is driving you out of those 6 needs? How many of you are eager to know that? यार मैं कौन से नीड से कर रहा हूं यार? What is the need which I am being driven? And सामने वाला जिसके साथ मुझे पूरी जिंदगी बितानी है और मे बी ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करना है, वो कौन सी नीड से कर सकता है? उसकी वो नीड को मैं ट्रैक कर दूं, उसको टैप कर दूं, शायद से वो अग्रीमेंट मिल जाए. शायद से वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिल जाए. वेरी वेरी पावरफुल थिंग. नाउ फॉर दैट you got to come tomorrow morning. For Victory Mastermind Lifetime members, it's completely free. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to start this challenge of desire, where you'll be getting 10 videos of desire. And this is for 3 months. And you'll be getting 3 months. If you're not a member of our community, you'll be getting this module of desire. And you'll be also be getting a chance to have a 2 live sessions with me. 6:30 a.m. in the morning. I do for 40 minutes a live session. That's it. Maximum 40 minutes. Where we do some priming in a different way. And I'm going to do a live test to check what is that driving force. So Victory Mastermind Lifetime members type VM is the best. कि आपको तो free मिल गया. आपने lifetime आ गए, आपको free. Type VM is the best if you feel कि यार हम तो free में आ गए. Because हमने तो lifetime ले लिया. Okay. But for those of you who are not yet lifetime members, if you want to know that need which is driving you, this one powerful thing which you can do is register for this desire module. You'll get 10 different videos, 1,000 rupees plus GST, because free की कोई value नहीं है. 2 live sessions with me, and you'll be getting those videos on Teachable. Direct access तो आपको तुरंत मिल जाएगा. 10 emails आएंगे आपको, and you'll be understanding the chapter of desire in detail. What is that desire? How it is igniting me? And this live test tomorrow I'm going to do with you so that you can understand, oh, this is the driving force for me. Oh, I'm driven by significance. Oh, I am that uncertainty. Oh, I'm driven by that connection. क्या driving force आपका है? आपको खुद आपको result मिल जाएगा tomorrow morning at about 7 o'clock. Lot of clarity will be there. So if you want to be in, this is the link, or maybe I'll just drop the link also over here. Come in tomorrow morning, and of course you get 2 live sessions with me in that particular thing over here. So even mentors, you can copy this link and you can share it on the groups also. And be there tomorrow, and I will do this live test with you so that you can really, lifetime members, you are free. You are coming in for free for sure. So this is the challenge for people who are not in this, and register right now. If you think that this one thing which I come to know what is driving me, and of course those 10 videos or 10 emails and this ABCD clubs you're going to get coming. So all of it's also be coming in over here. So I'll share on Telegram also. I'll do that on Telegram also. So for people who want to do this, this is the link to joining in, and be there, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for this. Now, did we learn something today about your needs? Did we learn how can I make my desire burning desire? Did we learn something? How can I understand myself and others? And do you think that these needs, so simple, so basic, but the way it's structured, it can rule your life for sure. Now, on that note, it's 9:70. So if anybody's got some success stories to share, I would like to you to please raise your virtual hand so I can see you on gallery mode. And meanwhile, I'll just open up the question answers so that I can answer all your questions. So here we go. So simple. Okay, we got many questions coming in. So people who have got success stories, please raise your virtual hand, and I'll be more than glad to really answer all your questions. Okay, Bala, Bala M, your question, please. Or your success story, Bala. Questions I'll take through Google Forms. Can you just on your camera, please, Bala? Chalo, jab tak Bala, I'll just take the questions first. The first question is by how to create emotions artificially when reading goal cards. How to create emotions artificially when creating goal cards. एक fact बोलूं आपको, everyone. All emotions are a lie. हर emotion झूठ है. हर emotion झूठ है. Let's say, I'll give you a nice example. I talked about idli vada, right? So let's say I'm going to a South Indian restaurant. You can close your eyes, okay? And just listen to me, okay, everyone. आप बैठे हो South Indian restaurant में, and you're really hungry in the morning. You want to have that breakfast, and you're sitting over there. The order is menu card लेके order लेने के लिए आ रहा है, and you say, गरम में क्या है? Sir, इडली वड़ा गरम मिल जाएगा. And you're ordering the इडली वड़ा. इडली वड़ा आ गया आपके पास 5 मिनट में, और आप बोले संभार डिप करके लेके आ. तो संभार डिप करके लेके आया इडली वड़ा. चटनी साइड में लेके आया. चटनी साइड में लेके आया, और वहां पे मलगा पूरी चटनी अलग से है, उसमें थोड़ा तेल भी डाला है. And then you take that वड़ा, और वड़ा को थोड़ा सांबार के अंदर सोक करते हो, छोटे पीस को, so it becomes softer. And once it becomes softer, you take it up and say, आप डालते हो अपने मुंह में, and थोड़ी चटनी लेते हो साथ में, and say, wow. And slowly open your eyes. कहाँ पे इडली है? बाजू बाजू में नहीं है ना? But फिर भी you felt that emotion of having it. Yes or no? Yes or no? क्या आपको लगा कि मैं खा रहा हूं, कि मुझे खाना भूख लगी है? Yes or yeah. Every emotion is a lie. हर इमोशन झूठ है. तो अगर हर इमोशन झूठ है, तो जब मैं मेरे गोल कार्ड को देखता हूं, तो क्या मैं वो इमोशन नहीं लेके आ सकता हूं? Yes or no? हेलो, अगर मैं ये इसको विविड एक्सपीरियंस बना दूं कि इडली वड़ा का मैं वड़ा इतना स्लोली टेस्टफुली खा रहा हूं मैं, और उसके बाद में फिल्टर कॉफी पीऊंगा, वाह, मजा आ जाएगा यार. सी, सो यू कैन ऑल्सो गेट दिस थिंग डन. सो यू कैन फेक इट टिल यू मेक इट, बट आई गॉट अ बेटर वन. फेथ इट टिल यू मेक इट. फेक इट टिल यू मेक इट गूगल पे मिल जाएगा आपको. बट वन ऑफ माई teammates in US told me, Sidharth, it's not fake it till you make it. It is faith it till you make it. Again and again and again and again. So everybody, you can unmute and say more power to Kishore. Everyone unmute and say more power to Kishore, please. Yeah.
More power to Kishore ji.
More power to Kishore ji.
Yes, Bala, you have a success story or a question? I can see you, Bala. You have a success story or a question? Kamal, you have a success story or a question? Question, I'll take your questions. I want to first to take people of having success story. All right, let's do this. Awesome, sir. Congratulations. Yes, sir.
Yes, hello everyone. Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
I'll just tell you the story of what happened. In December 2021, I traveled to Dubai with my family, 6 of us with my family, with my mother. She's about 80 years old. And we had a group of friends with us. On my way back to come back to Mauritius, we needed to do a PCR test, and it turned to be positive. So that was basically, you have to do that about 2 days before traveling, and we couldn't travel.
Right.
And because all the hotels in Dubai were full, the Dubai Health Authority told us to go and stay in Airbnb. Now, we had to declare that we are going to be spending our quarantine days there. And it so happened that the Airbnb, which were cheap, turned us down. Only those that were expensive agreed. By expensive, I mean about $250, $200 per night. And we traveled to Dubai on Emirates ticket, and the ticket had an insurance clause there. So if something happens, then they will refund. So we had to stay about 22 days there. Because part of our family had the COVID a bit later, some a bit early. But anyway, overall, it was about that. So when I got back to Mauritius, I obviously filed a claim. And that's January 2022. And for most of the year, nothing happened. They just ignore it, or I send a reminder, nothing happened. And towards after that, I joined TAGR, obviously, and then I came into the VMM on the Black Friday sale.
Yes.
And we were doing all these affirmations every day and every morning. I listen to your money declarations, and then there's another I am affirmation that I also do every day. It says that money comes to you, in avalanches of abundance, and also like from expected and unexpected sources, that kind of thing. So the Airbnb came to about $3,500, right? And obviously that was not planned. Unfortunately,
I understand. Yeah.
When we traveled, we didn't expect that was going to happen. So it was an unwelcome budget that we had to spend on it.
I understand.
I was waiting for the money to come, and I was waiting for 3,500 for them to refund, and it wasn't happening. But I thought that, let me just take more action. And I wrote, because they were taking so long, I wrote a complaint letter to them, a mail, and I even phoned them. And somehow things started moving. And while I was waiting for them to refund $3,500, just 2 days ago, they sent me an email saying that, we've passed your claim and we're going to be paying you $6,700. I said, what? $6,700? Where did this come from? Because they have a scale of claim money. So I worked it out according to this claim. Yeah. And I put it on my claim form. So I wanted $3,500. I don't know where $6,700 is coming from. So I thought, I was telling my wife, you know what? I can't explain this. I don't know where it's.
Amazing. This is so powerful. I mean, money is coming to you, attracting from avalanches. Anywhere you don't know, it's coming.
And thank you so much for your guidance, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. And more. I want a couple of more zeros also after this, in this year for sure, Kamalji. Everybody unmute and say, Kamalji, you are a money magnet. What a story. How many of you feel great when some refund comes in, especially which is not expected like this? How many of you feel like yeah, wow, man, this is like unexpected refund, that too double. That's completely unexpected. So yeah, that's what happens. And I mean, Kamalji has been very much consistent in all the rituals. How many of you can see him? And one of the things why these results are coming in, because he always keeps his camera on. How many of you agree that he's always kept his camera on wherever he's there? Live type A for agree. Okay, जब भी आते he is always there and he's always present. Why? You know what? कि जब भी आपका कैमरा बंद होता है ना, तो maybe आता हूँ मैं अभी आता हूँ. Okay, then you are going like this. ठीक करना है क्या अभी? कितना बच गया? अरे वापस अरे यार 9:30 हो गया. So you're not serious. You're not serious, but when your camera is on, you are over here in it over here. So that's one of the secrets of success. He's been consistent and he's been, multitask, and you keep on doing all the things which are not relevant and you're not focused, but that's the power of this. See, I could be easily doing this in a webinar format. The only reason I'm doing in a webinar, in a meeting format, because I want to connect with you. I want to see you. I can feel you. I can see the way you're doing it. And that's the only reason I am doing this in a meeting format. Otherwise, I would have done a webinar format, and that's it. But I don't want to do this in a webinar format. So yeah, everyone, more power to Kamalji, and we go to the next one. Okay. Harpreet, you have a success story or you have a question? Success story? Okay, I'll give you a chance. Let me just a couple of questions and I'll move forward. Okay, the next question is by, we are still not part of community. More details about community. Kishore Bhogale. Kishore ji, community का हिस्सा होना है तो एक 90 days का challenge है. That's the best way to enter, which is a lifetime support system. I'm going to drop the link, Kishore ji. Just start off your journey. This is not an online program जो घर पे बैठ के आपको recorded videos दे देंगे. That's it. But it's a powerful support system which can help you for a lifetime. And you'll get the results because the principles work, not Sidharth Shah, but the principle. This is the link. By the way, how many of you would want Kishore ji to become a part of this community? Just unmute and say, Kishore ji, join in right now.
Join right
now.
That's the link, Kishore ji, for you. Just join in, start the challenge, and it's going to be a support system for a lifetime. We'll take a couple of more questions, then we'll again take some success stories. We got a next question by Rajshri Kabra ji. I have just paid only initial amount in process of completion of payment. That's okay, Rajshri. I mean, you speak to your mentor who is there in the Victory Mastermind with you and complete your process and start your journey. So everybody unmute and say, Rajshri has just upgraded his membership from 90 days to Victory Mastermind in a very short span of time. December se aaye aur turant upgrade kar liya. So, and unmute and say, congratulations, Rajshri, for joining Victory Mastermind.
Congratulations, Rashri, for joining the Victory Mastermind.
Super. The next one is, we go to Kamalji. Link, I'll give you the link, Kamalji. We'll send you by email. Just drop an email to us that I want an international payment link. We'll give you a Stripe payment link and just jump in. I'll be there live for 2 days to learn from the Master of Masters, John DeMartini. Okay. So that's one. The next question is by Manish. Is it difficult to understand the American accent English? Manish, इसीलिए हम करेंगे ना आपके लिए. Manish जी, आप already हो ना Victory Mastermind में, तो आपके लिए हम सेशन इसीलिए करेंगे बिकॉज हाँ थोड़ी डिफिकल्टी होगी, उनका लैंग्वेज, उनकी एक्सेंट और कुछ उनके वर्ड्स कुछ प्रोनाउंसिएशन अलग रहते हैं, बट हम इसीलिए करेंगे ताकि हम ठोस हिंदी में आपको वो चीज समझा सके जो आपको डी मार्टिनी के सेशन से समझ में नहीं आई. इसीलिए हम विक्ट्री मास्टरमाइंड के लिए हम आपके लिए स्पेशल सेशन करेंगे जहां पे आपके कुछ डाउट्स है, कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो वहां पे आपको कुछ क्लैरिटी चाहिए कि कुछ चीजें आपको वर्ड समझ में नहीं आई. दैट्स वेयर वी आर गोइंग टू गिव दैट पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फील दैट इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज लेट्स से सम वर्ड लाइक एडिक्शन पता है, बट एडिक्शन का ऑपोजिट इज सबडिक्शन. सबडिक्शन तो अपने को देखना पड़ेगा यार डिक्शनरी में. सो मे बी अबाउट सुपर कॉन्शियस पता है, बट सुपर कॉन्शियस और सुप्रा कॉन्शियस में क्या फर्क है? I mean, he will just keep on giving value, but we will require this after effect session with me, which you think is going to be adding that value. How many of you agree that there's some after effect required after 2 days of John DeMartini? I mean, if you agree with this type, A for agree, it was zaruri hai. Otherwise, it's just going to be going like a breeze because he's going deep. He's going to be intense and he's going to be having full 2 days of immersion. So that इसीलिए हम आपको solve करेंगे ना वो आपकी जो एक्स. So that's the more power. Everybody unmute and say more power to Manish ji.
More power to Manish. More power to Manish.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll go to the next question by yes, the ABCD session is held on Monday, Friday and Sunday as well. Not Sunday. Sunday also भी होता है. Sunday भी होता है. Is the night session time coincide with the priming session, right? Sometimes it does, but you can take any other session because they change the sessions. So if you want to join the 10 p.m. club or 9:30 club, they change that particular timings. 10 p.m. is more active. You can join that. And you can just give us a link, a request. We'll be adding you into the particular group. So everybody can say this. It's not clashing. You can join in over there also. The next question is by Shashi ji. Like out of these 4 goals, can we keep one goal every time in ABCD and write 5 times as writing all even 2 times is not feasible? Of course, yes. Yes, ma'am. What you can do, Shashi ji, you can take up 1 or 2 goals, which is the most important goal for you. And you can write that down during that ABCD session because you can't write the same thing again and again for 5 times. So that's the real context. You can do this. Everybody unmute and say more power to Shashi ji. एक गोल पे फोकस करिए और उसको लेके आइए. Success story. You're on hot seat, Harpreet. Come on, let's celebrate together. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir, and good evening, AGRians.
Very good evening.
Sir?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. First of all, I get awesome vibes whenever I get connected with you, like face to face, eye to eye. Really, that is a blissful moment for me, and I mean it, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And the success story goes here. Apart, like you all are aware that I bought a red i20 sports car for my wife. I manifested it. That is okay, done deal. And one more success story was prior to that. But sir, recently, because of TAGR, you know, when you got that session, when 4 mentors were all together, they taught us on that Sunday. Jitesh sir taught video sales, then network marketing and all. Four sir were there.
Summit was there. Summit was there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Summit, yeah. So I was very much taken aback by Jitesh sir's video session and all. However, I joined Jitesh sir's session in the month of September and in the month of October, I made a video about my business in which I am making a promise statement that I am selling brand new type modified open Jeep and delivering it pan India in 90 days. Okay. So in just that video, which was being posted in a Facebook group, that private Facebook group, I got one order of Jeep that he wanted a Jeep, modified Jeep, and he's in Hyderabad.
Oh.
And I closed that deal. First of all, I took 3.5 lakhs from him. Then other 3.5 lakhs and other extra accessories, which he got extra fitted AC and all, because it's a modified Jeep, right?
Oh.
And gave him the commitment that I'll be delivering this thing to you in 90 days. So we got the order logged on 10th of November, just 2 days after Guru Nanak Jayanti, 10th of November. And today I am going to deliver him the Jeep. Today in the night, I'll be moving that Jeep to transporter and it will be getting transported to Hyderabad.
क्या बात है आप तो पूरे इंडिया में छा गए हरप्रीत जी क्या बात है very powerful because I think you deserve this success and Harpreet ji I can see that the success stories speed has really increased after you become a lifetime member in Victory Mastermind. Can you see that?
Yeah, true, sir. Right.
Yeah, so everybody unmute and say congratulations, Harpreet ji. And Victory Mastermind is the best. Yes.
Congratulations,
More power to Harpreet. Amazing. Keep on sharing. Keep on doing this. पूरी इंडिया में छाओ और जो एफर्ट्स आप कर रहे हो कस्टमर्स को बेस्ट वैल्यू प्रोवाइड करोगे हैदराबाद क्या पूरे जहां से लोग आपके पास आए और आपसे गाड़ी ले. That's the real power of this. Amazing. Super. We'll go to a couple of more questions. Yes, Ravi is very happy listening to your success story. Subrat is asking, in Image Maker chapter of You Were Born Rich in the Farmer Story, what does your reverend, you're right, God has blessed me with a beautiful farm, but I just wish you could have seen it when he had it all by himself. Means के भगवान आपको एक गोल्ड माइन दे रहा है सुब्रत, but you got to mine the gold. यानी जब भी वो when the farmer had that land, just barren land was there, but he toiled on it, he worked hard on it, and that made it so beautiful to look like. So do you think that our potential is unlimited? Yes or no? Potential तो unlimited है ना, but आपको वो मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी ना, आपको वो chiseling करना पड़ेगा ना, अपने आप पे कसरत करनी. You have to do your own push-ups, right? Nobody can delegate your push-ups to be done. आपको खुद आपके push-ups करने पड़ेंगे. तो वही बोल रहे कि आपको देखना चाहिए था कि when I got it, what was it? But because of my hard work, because of my persistence and my diligence, I made it happen. So that's the context over here, Subrat. I hope this is clear over here. Everybody unmute and say more power to Subrat, please.
More power to Subrat.
Let's go to the next one. And we go to, and by the way, I'm very happy you're reading You Were Born Rich, Subrat. It's an amazing book. Kamal is asking, let's say, yeah, we say subconscious is amoral. Okay. Why is it that negative things seem to be easily adopted by subconscious things while we need to work hard to achieve our goals? Well, to understand this, it's a natural analogy. Did you understand the question? Everybody type U for understood. कि बहुत जबरदस्त क्वेश्चन पूछा है कमल जी ने. Understood the question? कि अगर subconscious immoral है, तो फिर हमको पॉजिटिव चीज के लिए क्यों मेहनत करनी पड़ती है? Subconscious ऑटोमेटिकली में नेगेटिव क्यों आ जाता है? जबरदस्त क्वेश्चन है. So to understand this particular question, use this analogy of Earl Nightingale. हमारे मेंटर हमारे हमेशा रहते हैं. All lighting के लिए क्या बोला? The mind is like a fertile land. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? जैसे मैंने ये बोला आपको समझ में आ गया आंसर कि if we don't give fertilizers, if we don't give that sunshine, that light, that water, weeds अपने आप आ जाते हैं. अरे कैसे आते हैं? अरे नेचुरल लॉ है. तो अगर माइंड में if you're not putting those positive things, those fertilizers, those insecticides, those pesticides, that water, that sunshine, give me some rain, give me some sunshine, अरे सब नेचुरल लॉ है ये सब. तो जैसे जमीन में अगर आप वो नहीं करेंगे तो अपने आप वीड्स आ जाएंगे. तो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड तो एमोरल है, माइंड तो माइंड ऐसे नॉर्मल नहीं है, तो आपको वो डालने पड़ेंगे. यू हैव टू पुट दैट एफर्ट्स एंड दैट्स वेयर यू स्टार्ट टू गेट द रिजल्ट्स. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर क्लियर विद दिस कि यार क्वेश्चन तो सही था लेकिन आंसर भी सही दिया? ओके, एवरीबॉडी अनम्यूट एंड से मोर पावर टू कमल जी.
More power to Kamal ji.
Power to Kamal ji.
Superb. The next one is by Rajneesh ji is asking, मुझे कम्युनिटी को कुछ भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है. ओके, कोई भी ढंग से नहीं बता रहा है. ओके, और अभी तक मैं कुछ भी ग्रो नहीं कर पाया हूं. ओके, काइंडली गाइड सर. एक ही सिंपल गाइडेंस. सुबह उठ के आपको सबसे आश्चर्यजनक रहस्य सुनना है. जब तक आपकी ये भाषा चेंज नहीं होगी, मिनिमम 30 डेज के लिए आपको सुनना है. सुनेंगे आप, सब कुछ चेंज हो जाएगा. आपकी एटीट्यूड, आपकी जो समझना है कि नहीं करना है, कि क्या समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, सब कुछ क्लियर हो जाएगा. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर लिसनिंग टू द स्ट्रेंजर्स सीक्रेट एवरी डे? ऑल नाइटिंगेल सुनते जाओ, सब कुछ अपने आप समझ में आ जाएगा. I think somebody maybe from one of the mentors can call him and guide him also. We'll make you understand. But first, you promise us that you're going to listen to the stranger's secret every single day. I'm going to share the link over here. Do this every single day. जब तक ये आपके कि मुझे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, मेरे कुछ ग्रो नहीं हो रहा है, मेरा ऐसा है ना, मेरी फैमिली ऐसी है ना, मेरा बॉस ऐसा, सब कुछ, सबसे पहले आपको स्ट्रेंजर्स सीक्रेट सुनना है. एंड हमारे पास निशा जी है, हमारे पास उषा जी है, जो पता नहीं कितने दिनों से लगातार सुनते आ रही है. How many of you are not aware of this completely complimentary service which we are doing this even for non-members? निशा जी आइए मैदान में और जरा एक लिंक दे दीजिए आपके जो ग्रुप का एज अ पार्ट ऑफ व्हाट यू आर डूइंग निशा जी. एंड मे बी रजनीश जी को ऐड कर सकते हैं. एंड हिंदी में भी सुनिए ना, हिंदी का लिंक दिया है मैंने सर, आप देखिए. यस निशा जी.
I just want to say to join us.
या बस ज्वाइन करिए, लिंक डाल दीजिए मैम. आप सबके लिए कॉमन लिंक डाल दीजिए, आप टेलीग्राम की लिंक डाल दीजिए. मे बी योर नॉट योर नेटवर्क इज पुअर. या पुट दैट लिंक. एवरीबॉडी अनम्यूट एंड से मोर पावर टू निशा जी एंड उषा जी.
More power to
भारत ही है हमारे कम्युनिटी में. कोई हिला पाएगा क्या इसको? कोई हिला नहीं पाएगा. ये कम्युनिटी के जड़ इतने जबरदस्त है. क्यों हुए? बिकॉज आप इतने जबरदस्त लोग हो. हमारे यजदी भाई बेटे नागपुर से 3 साल से हैं. हेलो यजदी. एक आप कहां से पूछो, एक हमारी जड़ इतनी मजबूत है. पूर्वी जी बड़ौदा में पूरा झंडा काट के बैठ गए पूरे गुजरात का वहां से. तो कोई भी हिला नहीं पाएगा हमारी थिंकिंग रिच कम्युनिटी को. ऐसे जबरदस्त लोग बैठे हैं कि कहां से हमें. यहाँ पे तो हमारे जितेंद्र राहुल जी पता नहीं कहाँ पे वो शेर है और वहां पे बिग 5 वहां पे बैठे. यहाँ पे वो बिग 5 बना के यहाँ पे बैठ गए हमारे यहाँ पे. सो आई एम नॉट नेमिंग एवरीवन बट दैट्स द रियल पावर ऑफ दिस कम्युनिटी. और ये इसी वजह से एवरीबॉडी इज गेटिंग द ग्रेट सक्सेस. आई एम नॉट नेमिंग एनीवन मोर बट दैट्स द कॉन्टेक्स्ट ओवर हियर. सो ग्रेट. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज बाय लेट्स गो टू द लास्ट क्वेश्चन. Please explain again on uncertainty need. Okay, I'll explain to you uncertainty also. Uncertainty means, Bala, okay, well, if your camera is on, I'll make it a little bit more easy for you. Yes, you are on. So let's bring it on to you, okay? Hi, Bala, how are you? Long time, buddy. Yeah, great. So good to see you back. Now bounce back and be there regular now over here. We are there for committed over here. So Bala, you're in IT space as I remember, and you've been working in the job, right? You feel that sometimes that same job, that same environment gets into you and you want that some kind of a different kind of an assignment, different projects. maybe sometimes a different boss also. The same temperament, yaar, kitna pareshan karta hai, timing different, etc. So that is the need of a human being where the uncertainty is being prioritized. Okay. For example, I give you the example of a husband who is a risk taker or in business. He's always a risk taker. So the uncertainty need is more powerful than any other need. Certainty need chahiye mujhe. Okay, bonding theek hai. Paisa, risk taking. But maybe that need is not matching with someone else. But that's also a very powerful need. Because if that need is not there, Bala, life will become routine and mundane. I give an example of King Charles. He knows everything what's going to happen in his life after 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, everything's planned. But he doesn't want that certainty in life. That's where what happened with, the ancestors of them, the heirs, they didn't want to do that kind of monarchy because they didn't wanted to have that certainty life. They wanted to be free and be uncertain. And that's the real context. Does it make sense to you, Bala? Yeah. You want to speak something? I'll give you a chance to unmute. Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, then, so uncertainty is a way to revitalize yourself, right? So re-invite sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes in some cases. In some cases.
Recharge, I can say recharge yourself because you're getting bored with mundane tasks, you're doing same jobs.
Yeah.
I think I need uncertainty now.
Yes, you want a pleasant surprise. You want a pleasant surprise, Bala.
Yeah, I want a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. So first thing first, start to come in for the Monday calls. You're a lifetime member. I'm committed for your lifetime. And wherever you are, we are there to support you. Okay. So that's the first thing you promise to do this. Okay.
That's what I will connect offline also with some members and to restart everything, sir.
Perfect. Perfect. We are there for you for a life. That's the benefit of a lifetime membership. Okay. And everybody unmute and say more power to Bala. Proud to be a lifetime member.
More power to Bala.
Awesome. Wonderful. I think we have answered all the questions. It's 9:44. I don't see any other questions unanswered on the Google Sheet. And yes, we have done it. We made it. Now, I've seen many people who have already registered for the DMartini program. And for those of you who want this link, this is the one to do it. This will go to 20,000 rupees by tomorrow because it's not just me coming in. It's the kind of a group dynamics which works over here. So I will not be able to help you out for this particular offer after midnight. So for those of you who have registered and who are here, please do it right away. And you can be there and for 2 days. You'll be getting the Zoom links by a day before. Maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, you'll be getting the Zoom links to log in. And if you have any questions, you can always email it to us. We'll be there to support you on this. Now, everybody, are we all ready to bring this to a landing with a short 1-minute prayer? Did I answer all your questions? Everyone, all done? Sorted? We'll close this with a simple 1-minute prayer. We'll invoke the Almighty and we'll close this with deep gratitude. Okay, so everyone just be in a comfortable position and close your eyes. People who are wearing specs can remove the specs and just gently close your eyes. Be in a comfortable position. Have that inner smile on your face. Just focus on your breath.
I didn't get that.
And just be aware and introspect that me as a human being, that I as a human being, am driven by the 6 human needs. And the power lies with that driving force, that key driving force, which guides me to take those massive actions. I'm being aware of my driving force. I'm aligning my actions to my driving force. I'm aligning myself to the people around myself with their driving force, aligning with their needs. So there is complete harmony, there's complete blending, and together, every one of us is achieving our higher needs of growth and contribution and making this world a better place to live in. Start to take those massive, consistent actions because that's what your birthright, that's what you are meant to do that. I wish you grand success. Lots of health, wealth, happiness, and lots of peace of mind for everyone around you. And slowly, when you're ready, gently rub your palms. Get the heat on your face. And open your eyes gently. And unmute and say, I love you all. I love you all, everyone.
I love you.
I love you all.
Love you all.
Love you all.
Love you
Love you
all.
all, everyone. Love you all, everyone.
Love you all.
Super power to all.
Love you all.
I love you all.
I love you all. More power to all. Love you all.
I love you all.
Love you all.
I love you all.
Thank you very much.
I love you all.
Thank you very much.
Guys, tomorrow's session is at 6:30 or 7?
6:30.
6:30. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Hi, good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.